Born speechless. Congratulations, thanks. Your inexplicably perceivable bloody smile is sure to cause havoc. Kobold stares at you. You wipe the remaining blood off. Who are you? I'm Ost, Chief of Security in the Lich House. How'd you get the gig? Not gig. What is it then? Devoted servant for master. You're a slave, not slave. Your master is? Master Viscan. And he owns you? Not own, serve. So you're getting paid. Paid well. The pressure of keeping the meager food and shelter you can scrape together with your salary is no different from serfdom. Mourn this pitiful creature. Mourn. You really wouldn't want to actually shoot me, would you? No promises. It's hard to take you seriously when you're so cute. That's what the crossbow's for. Fair point. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding, not funny. For whatever reason, you must have been ordered not to hurt you. Don't push it. Try and convince the crossbow? Oh, the kobold? Why do I have a -4? Find a reasonable argument, probably with a lie. Haha! Oh, you know exactly what to say. There's only one thing that could possibly convince the kobold that you should get the crossbow, and that is, of course, Viscan asked me to get your crossbow. Master did? Kobold glanced over his master. Yeah, he said I needed it more than you. What? Why? The kobold seems to believe you somehow. Why don't you ask him? Kobold squints. Master, question I. Yes, give the cleric the crossbow. Of course, Master. Well, nice. The kobold reluctantly and slowly hands over his crossbow. The fact that he handed it over like that, the pale man must sure be special. Thanks. Oh, okay. I'm armed. Inside of this pot is empty. Most contains strange herbs or ashes. This one does not. The pot was recently emptied. You can still see remnants of dust at the bottom. There is fear. You must grow sturdier. Hedonistic fool. Pray the stomach dies and let the mind work without its poisonous influence. What? What? Ooh, hello there. Better work beneath Asgal's green banner. So these are dwarves. What's up, guys? Dwarf exile, level 3 foreman. He stands by his ideals and his gut and little else. A push will earn his respect. That's his way. Knows he's privileged, he hates it. His ideal It clashes with his blood, okay. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. Banner of Asgard, the Fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be staring contest with an orc on the other side of the theatre. Big brute of devilish origin. They're rare in Norvik. Most of them are found in the Feltire. One of the 8 bands of the coast. Okay. Oh, Mr. Cityman, he calls out as you approach. Made it clear already. You're not moving. But we're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. This dwarf gets extreme pleasure from telling you to fuck off like this. Just passing through, dwarf. Thought so. Best be on your way. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. Nothing illegal, huh? We have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. Half truth. They're both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child. This here is Aleph of the Ban, or Ban Emmers, a foreman of the Asgalis movement of Norvik. He's done more good for all you Earthguard combined. A true speaker of Asgard, or for Asgard. Okay, sure, I have some question for you lads. Yeah, I'm all ears. He gives the older dwarf a stink eye. Don't mention the whole noble thing. We'll just piss him off unless you want that. Your boy's setting up to play or something? Play? He spits on the ground. We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolstad will gather to hear the word of Asgard. He turns towards the orc, and no one's going to stop it. You hear laughing coming from across the theatre. Papers, Alphos. He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what do you want? Seem a bit stressed. No, you don't say. His word dripped with acid from a green deer. So, it's forenoon, and I get the lads together. When we arrive, that accursed woman is standing here. She starts complaining, reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her the papers, and the papers are no good, she says. Bah. Circle square conflict added. Real convenient, I say. Oh, there's nothing wrong with these papers. We're in our right to speak out against tyrants and burghers. The craftsmen, merchants, okay. Yeah. They sure playing the game they can't win. Check the papers. Surely the dwarves have screwed up somewhere. So what's wrong with the documents? Of course So she was wrong about the documents? Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. He knows she's right about the documents, but doesn't want to admit it. Can I see the papers? Why? Construct an argument to why you get the papers? Hell yeah. Just tell them you're an expert and you're on their side. I'm an expert, aren't you now? Also, I'm on your side. He repeats louder. Are you now? Now hit him with, I'm the best shot you have at getting out of this. Dwarf grumbles. His eyes go from you to the orc behind you. Fine. I can feel I'm getting sick. And I'm running out of energy, just letting people know. Dwarf sighs and grabs something in his pocket. PPG document. Hands it over. Trust you with these documents, Cinnamon? Tell us we're in the wrong? I dare you. Take a step back and check it out. You can examine certain items in your inventory to access unique dialogue. It's quite light and some kind of magazine paper. Examine it in detail. You can scan the text. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. Perfect. Not a single error, except the date. It says their rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. Have you seen this kind of document before? Yes, often. Look at the dates. Yeah, it's expired. Cool document. It is not. I don't like it. How come? Seems off. Fascinating. Oh. Devoted Asgal, he gives everything he has for support to the cause. Second son kind of person, lives in the shadow of a greater man. Follows the Asgal way, not due to choice, but due to indoctrination and tradition. He wants to live up to someone. His father, a patriarch, right-hand man of Alphonse, wants to be his own man, but simply cannot. Fancy helmet, clergyman, or Cinnamon. He speaks in a short and quiet manner, as if he's scared of his words actually being heard. The dwarf behind him laughed. Thanks, my mum got it for me. Oh, don't say something like that, it makes you look pathetic. It's a lovely helm, she has good taste. You made him feel bad for making fun of it. This is not an evil person. Interesting. Brutal honesty actually might win conversations sometimes. Good to know. Stare at Dwarf even harder. Dwarf glares at his boss. You here for talking then? Stare at him while slowly leaning your head to one side. You should, he stutters and points towards the stout dwarf on the stage. Talk to him. Okay, traveler, not settled here. Her belief is weak. She does not use her religion as power. She's a fighter. Okay. She evil? No, perhaps an arbitrary arm of an institution, but no mere puppet. On the edge of the ruins amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. Looks like she's waiting for something or someone. She hides it well, but the orc is stressed. Perhaps she's not. Perhaps that's to do with the dwarves. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Though only physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power on others well. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve, a heart within the initials of the Norwegian Freestrider Regiment. What's this? Not often we got Earthguard around here. She presents her palm to you. Vira is my name. I am second in command, guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Showing of the palm is a casual cultural greeting in the reeds. I'm the cleric, actually. Just the cleric. Apologies, not Earthguard, cleric. I assume the terms were interchangeable. path of being a cleric is becoming even more familiar. Suppose you're not all, she says, wavering towards your outfit, esoteric attuned. Not all Earthguard are spellcasters. Not all clerics are Earthguard. But all clerics are spellcasters. What? Okay, yeah. She accepts your annoying correction with a smile. Probably means she sees you as no threat at all, a mere puppy. What's the deal with the dwarves? Oh, them. Complicated as anything. Wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. They won't let me look at a document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says and winks at you. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. She is useful when communicating with slow individuals. Explain to me in detail from the top. It's just an inconvenience. I say a pain in the ass. These lovely Asgalites have decided by themselves to hold a rally on this lovely little circle square. Unfortunately, they need permission for public gathering or PPG. PPG needs to be approved by district council. They don't have the proper papers. And you're sitting here because... simple really. These dwarves are ignoring my calls to disperse, so I'm here as a witness. If they do not leave by sundown, they will be fined or arrested. Why don't you just come back at sundown? I would if it wasn't for the fact that I need to witness the entirety of their trespassing. Since we're served during the morning, if they do not disperse by sundown, they'll be inflicted with an entire day's worth of fines. I'd have an assistant do it, or secretary, but we're stretched thin, as is with the election coming up. Arrested by whom? He gives you a smug grin. You, perhaps. The monopoly of violence here in Tolstead is more than... I'm sorry, I don't know that word. Oligopoly? I don't know. It'll be a roll for the die to see who gets employed to handle these rude dwarves. Maybe some goblins. The city of Norvik also allows us to employ mercenaries for a bit of extra legal enforcement. And the company likes to avoid that in most cases. As you can imagine, mercs tend to lack the finer touch. There's something shady about this. Do it yourself. I love your high opinion of me, but even I cannot wrangle a dozen dwarves all at once, or however many they are. Hard to keep track, they seem to be almost spawned out of the ground. Troubles would at least be a sighting. This is just dull. If only I could get my hands on the PPG document. She's hamming it up to get your sympathy. Truly an amazing actress. I'll solve this. Wouldn't that be something? You just swoop in and save the day. That's what I'll do. I'm the hero you'll see. You are indeed. You're certainly entertaining her. Where you from? You know what I mean. I do, she says, giving you a warm smile. From Blood City Bay, I ran with the war bands when I was a girl. We hired during the Third Revolutionary War in the Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. Okay. All those memories coming back to her. She's seen a lot. No, I'm not gonna flirt with the orc. What's it like being an orc Norvik? My kind is quite rare. So, she mumbles, her gaze trailing off towards the horizon. Some sadness, loneliness. You feel terrible for her. Do I? Yes, I am a wonderful person. Your comments elicit a spontaneous laugh. Oh, gods be damned, you are special, little man. Thanks. So you're working for the Free Striders? I don't work for the Revolution, it's just a revolution. I work for the Ascania Reeds Trading Company. One of the many branches of the expansionist organization along the coast. We promote Free Strider ideals in Ascan. Currently we focus on making sure the election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. Thanks. Talking about myself all this time, what about you? Literally a walking corpse. Necromancy isn't heard of, but who am I to judge? Be undead if you want to be. Look, I have a fondness for dwarves. About the rally. Checked out the papers. Yeah, these people expired back like last week. The groan, he mutters, I know. But the date is just a mistake, you see. I personally had this signed by the magistrate 2 days ago after the supposed expiry date. You check them more carefully. They must have done it on purpose. Exactly, that's what I've been saying. Fuck those burger fucks. The dwarf shouts out onto the amphitheater. Doesn't matter whether Darrow fucked us or not. We're here, and they can't make us leave. I'm a dispenser of justice. Good. Tell that orc free fucker to leave us be. He keeps swearing. Must mean he's getting real angry. He spits on the ground. Fan's cap. Dwarven word meaning something along the lines of devilry. About the rally. Is it rather macabre holding this on top of a morgue? Morgue? Wolf grumbles to himself and glances over the Lich House stairs. I thought it was a dentist. Fair assessment. No matter. Asgard movement is not afraid of death. He laughed with the orc. Big words, Alzoff. Dwarf grits his teeth. What's this rally really about? Guilds. For decades have been collective bargaining between Norvik workers and city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he keeps a tight leash on the upper class of the city. Blessed be his name. Yeah, but look, it ain't the same thing since his death. Free Striders have been burrowed into every damn power structure, from the paper boys to the bookbinders. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. They said Free Striderism would make the city rich, but it makes its people poor. We need change. So he had to convince a bunch of Tolstad workers to vote for the Asgalis party? Yeah, more or less. But I'm also about the spirit of community. Together we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone, we are as brittle as a twig in the older dwarf pipes up. A twig in the wind. No, that's not good enough. Twig in the fireplace. He points at you. That's good. I like that. Yeah. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of the orc. Careful, the situation's on a blade's edge. You could either taunt them to see if you can get them to act out, or reason with them. Damn, this is not the outcome I wanted at all. Oh yeah? Will you do the honors then, clergyman? You hear the chuckles among the dwarves. No, but she'll get someone to do the job. You'll probably just get a massive fine or jail. The dwarves start grumbling amongst themselves. This is not the outcome I wanted. I thought I'd be like, hey, I'll sort this out. He sense falter out of his expression. He says, leaning in, what do you expect me to do? These boys are counting on me. Standing here for pride and nothing more. It's only good. Okay. Can I talk to you again? Be like, hey, leave them the fuck alone? Don't get involved with this bullshit unless you really want to pick a side. The situation's a bit complicated. I agree, but it's not changed the outcome. We have to draw a line somewhere, don't we? Good diplomatic bullshit answer. Love it. Such a powerful declaration, yet you don't see any proof whatsoever. Nothing wrong with this document? Factually wrong. Go check with them again. Or don't. She's definitely hiding something. But don't... but dare you risk to pry? Figure out why she won't let this go? Come on, give me a plus. There we go. You got a feeling of unease as you imagine this from her perspective. A formidable woman with lots of pride. Her compliments are glorious. She achieved much. Yet she's sitting here performing such a meaningless task. Is it not meaningless? It is terribly important. Stopping this rally will show the ineffectiveness of the Asgulls once more. It'll make them restless and annoyed, perhaps make them lash out in the tunnels. There would be more bad press for their cause. You want to stop them from spreading that message, isn't that right? She laughed. I couldn't care one bit about that silly message. It's about what's right. You're going about this the wrong way. Oh? You know her nature now. To de-escalate is simple. The dwarves are stubborn. You know this. Agreed. But you must see how, leave this place, the dwarves will not hold their rally. They're proud, but they're not stupid. She stares at you, waiting for you to continue. Were you to go away, amidst soft defeats, they'll not hold their rally. They'll leave here as well. You know, and so do I. She leans on her hand, glancing over the working dwarves. Never liked diplomats. She stands up, her figure towering over him. Little earth guard or cleric or whatever you are, tell your friends they win. I'm simply done playing. She grabs you by the cup, pulling you closer. Being dragged around like by this creature makes your innards churn. She stares into the slits of your helmet. Don't expect any assistance. She releases you from her grip, a foul expression on her face. She knows how to handle little men. Stop calling me little man. Look, best compromise. They're breaking the law. Fine, we'll do that. Smirks, okay. Woo, cheer with them. Sits down and roars to look at another their leader. So the other one speaks. What now? PPT still expired, I'm sorry to say. Dwarf nods. Annoying but true. Shit. We can't stay. Dwarves grumble. Can't stay. Pack it up, boys. We're heading off. Wise move. Just watch them pack up. Dwarf turns to you and sticks a finger in your face. You're a strange lad, but I see some good in you. If you want to make some real changes in Tulsa, then join us. Okay. I solved the conflict. Woo! Look at me. Ooh. Beware of nails. I feel like shit. Drunk Phoenix opens it. Okay. Oh, it's already 11. Jesus. Right. I want to keep playing, but I feel like ass right now. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to call it there. I was rather enjoying this though. It's a lot of reading. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry about this. If you missed out anything, like to catch up. I'll get uploaded to YouTube in bite-sized parts quickly as possibly can. Until then, take care. Love your faces, and I should be hopefully feeling better and back tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.